Hello and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be playing RivenWorld. I did a video, about an hour length video yesterday on this game. And this video today is going to be a little shorter. I'm just going to walk around the world so that you can see the new texturing. Actually, last night's video was quite dark because I just seemed to be playing during the night cycle of the game. So here we are, we're on the beach here. The developer was able to fix the things that I brought up in yesterday's video. So all the things that I was talking about that needed to be fixed or addressed has been addressed and fixed. And that's why we'll add a new build. This is why I'm starting over again. It's because the fix, they reset the world again. So here I am, and let's just hit M. And I'm at the bottom, or what this would be the south. No, this is south this way. This is north this way. So I'm on the east coast, lower northeast area of the map. And there's this nice little path that goes through the woods. That jingle jangle you just heard is my dog shaking his leash. Oh, we got some nodes here on this side. These are stone nodes. Oh, and there's a deer down here. Now with the deer, you can attack them with a melee weapon. Or you can shoot them with a bow. My thoughts, maybe this would be something for the developer to know. I think the deer, well, that deer don't have a hitbox, or it's just in the, well, he either doesn't have a hitbox or the axe can't hit him. But my thoughts with the deer is they should be the fastest thing on the map. So maybe make it so that you have to have a bow to get them. And maybe that's what they've done here. But they should make them so that they run a little. If you've been following my Palea videos, the deer there, once you attack them, they run a distance away, and then you got to like run them down and then try to shoot at them again. Oh, it looks like that guy just disappeared. Look at that. Okay, maybe he didn't exist at all. It was a figment of my imagination that deer was there. But maybe they should add some speed to those so that they're not easy to get with melee weapons, that you actually have to use the bow for that animal, that unique animal, because deer are pretty fast, right? I mean, so if you were to shoot at them, they would run away, and then you would have to chase them down, shoot at them again, and they'll, you know, they should be double the speed they are now. So here's some of that fiber that I talked about yesterday that you need for a lot of things in this game. So I just picked it up there. So we'll go down this road. I'll hit the shift, hold the shift down so I can run. I'll use the energy that's in the over there that you'll see depleting above my health. All right, so this is the main road. I believe if I went in that direction, I'd go down to the town. And if I go in this direction, I'll go up towards the castle or the king's throne. I'm just looking at the landscape. I'm looking at my frames. I'm at 32 frames per second going through this dense area. I mean, it's pretty dense because you got all the walls there, you got the trees, there's a lot going on. Now, one thing I noticed, and Laka noticed, was the bird nests. The game used to have a lot of bird's nests that you had to forage to get feathers to make arrows, and I haven't really been seeing those, and that might be something I'll have to mention. I didn't do a lot, you know, when I've tested the game, I didn't really do anything with the bow. I let the other testers do that part of the game, the bow and the fletchering that's required to get the bow going and using it. I just know that there's bird's nests that we used to be able to see. Okay, here's something here that's glowing. Oh, this is the new iron node. Look at that. This is the new iron node. That's pretty cool looking. And a lot of, it doesn't look like a giant penis anymore. So it actually looks like a node. So I like that. Yeah, the other one at a particular angle looked kind of phallic. Yep, that's an iron node right there. That's the new iron node. That's pretty new. That's cool. All right, that's the lower road. I know up here before there was a lot of birds' nests, so I'm not really sure if they've actually implemented them or not, because we're about to go up to the throne, and I remember coming up here when I was. Oh, there's a bear right there. Oh my goodness, there's a bear right there. I don't want anything to do with a bear right now. Now, the animals in the game have been balanced, but some of the animals are more aggressive and they'll do more damage to you. And because, oh, there it is, right there. There's a bird's nest. Oh, so they are in the game. They're just in different locations. So those bird's nests right there, you would search the bird's nest with the E command and you would gather feathers. And now I can take those feathers and I can go to a crafting bench and make arrows. Yeah, okay, so they are in the game. All right, so good. That's why I wanted to come up here and check. Part of the testing is making sure all the assets are available for the players. And this will bring us up to the throne area. Oh, there's a whole bunch of birds' nests up here. That's why I came up here. Because I remember last time I was up on this hill, there was birds' nests everywhere. All right, this brings us to the throne. Everything looks good, sounds good. That's quite a view. Okay, so let's now go, let's just go this way and see if I can just hop, skip, and jump down here without dying of, I'll take some damage here. Okay, I took a little damage there. This area down here, I'll take some damage here. Ooh. Oh, is this a cave? Oh no, that's just a dark hole. This is a dark, there are caves in the world. I know of one cave that they made, which is pretty cool. I've asked them to integrate more of the little islands that they made and integrate a few more caves. They want to make it so that there's an entire cave system underneath the island that you can explore and go to. So I was able to come down this mountain and I took some hit point damage. So this is where we were yesterday. This is where we had set up shop yesterday. Now this is the swimming in the game. One thing the game lacks right now is the ability to attack while in the water. You can't defend, you can't attack. You're in the water, you're only in swimming. So for a PvP game, that can be a problem because some people might just jump in the water so they won't take any damage from a person that's trying to attack them. So the actual water combat and water mechanisms, I believe they're going to be working on that as like a standalone kind of thing. Because right now, it is not the best and it's not the most smooth. And yes, I can attack well on land, but once I get into the water, I can't do anything. I can't attack. So for an advantage, let's say you decide to claim the chunk that's in the water and you put your shrine in there underwater. No one will be able to take that from you. Oh, here's another chest that looks like it spawned. Let's look in here. I got a wooden club and I got a log. So going back to the water. So if I were to build on that pond, build a platform and put my, there's a bear right there, and put my shrine in the water, it can never be destroyed. The land can never be attacked. There's another bear right there. The land can never be taken from me because there's no mechanism to allow you to attack in the water. So they're going to fix that. I believe they're planning to do something with that. But outside of that, if people aren't trying to gimp it, because I call that gimping it. Like if you take advantage of the fact that there's no water combat yet, and you put all your ass, and there's no drowning effect. So literally, you could submarine it. You could go right to the bottom of that lake if you wanted and build your entire house living underwater right now. And really nobody could do anything to you because there's no mechanism in the game for anybody to be able to hurt your assets while they're below the surface of the water. Just something to keep in mind. Now, the other thing about the game too is the PvP aspect only is allowed when people are actually on the server or if anybody in your clan is on the server. So for example, if I build a structure here and I put a claim node down and I own it and I log off, if 10 people log on after I've logged off, they can't attack my house. They can't do any damage to any of my assets as long as I'm offline. It's only when I come back online, then they can attack me. And the window is a half hour, I believe. So if I log off now, my property would be vulnerable for a half hour. But after that window of time, it cannot be hurt, it cannot be destroyed. So it would be protected by the server coding. But it's a half hour after you log out, you're still vulnerable. But if anybody in your clan is on, like say if I'm in a clan of 10 people, if anyone in my clan is online, my stuff it can be attacked. Anything I own can be because what it is when you clan up in this game, you own the property, but you give clan permissions to it too. So people in your clan can actually work the land or build on the plot that you actually own. If you leave the clan, you revert to just being the sole owner of it. So if you feel that you really want to protect your stuff, I guess you could just leave your clan every time you log off, and then after a half hour, it will be protected. But if there's one single person online still in your clan, then anything that's connected to the clan is vulnerable to attack. So we're just looking around here today. I'm not doing any building. I'm not doing any gathering. We're just basically seeing what the world has, what they've done here with the world. I might be near where that cave is. Actually, I'm quite near where I know that first cave is. Actually, I'll leave that to a mystery. I'll just say that I'm near the location where that first cave is, and I'll just leave it at that. So if you come to play the game, you can come find it yourself. But it's a pretty deep cave, and it's very defensible because these bears are everywhere. I think they might need to add their aggro radius bigger. I mean, I'm like, if I was standing this close to a bear in real life, it would have mauled my head off by now. So I'm thinking that their aggro radius needs to be a little. Really? Okay, there it is. So I had to really get next to it for it to aggro. And again, I think it might be a little too slow for a bear. Because I'm not sprinting away, I'm just running away. What it should be, it should match, the bear should match my running speed. And then I could outrun it by using energy by sprinting. So it should naturally be able, oh, and it disappeared again. Ah, that's weird. That might be something in the game that they've done for resource, that the animals disappear after they've been aggroed for a little bit. But I think at least the bear speed should be equivalent to my normal natural walking, like this speed right here. This is what the bears should be at. And then if I want to outrun them, I use the sprinting to get away. I was actually gaining ground on that bear just walking away, getting more ground away from it. So the bears need to be sped up just a tiny bit. The deer definitely, I think the deer speed should be double what it is so that it forces you to use a bow, at least for that animal. So if you want deer meat, if you want deer hide, you got to get the bow out. Or you got to be like quick with your melee weapon, like sneaking up on the thing and hitting it with your melee weapon. So I've been running this road here. Let's just go down into this area here. Just get off the main path just so that we can see some of the world, some of the detail they've added. Gonna go down to the shoreline. Here I go, big jump. Yeah, I think they are a little generous on the falling damage. I think they might want to... I mean, once they add a weight system to the game, which I believe they're going to, so that you only can carry so much, once they add that to the game, fall damage should have a diminishing or a added return to damage based on your weight value. So for example, let's say I'm at maximum weight capacity and I jump off that cliff. I should take 90% more damage than normal because I'm weighed heavily. And, you know, gravity is just pulling me to the ground. And the lighter you are, you take less damage, is my thought on that. So if I'm running around in full plate mail and I jump off half a mountain, I should not survive it. I've used up most of my energy, and if you'll notice that I'm normally walking now, and it looks like I'm slowly regaining my energy. Before, it would just consume energy still, even if I was at normal walking. So they fixed that, so at least... And then when you jump, you're using energy. But it looks like when I'm normal walking now, I'm getting energy back, which is a big fix, because before I had to actually stop and not move at all to get my energy to come back. Oh, there's another one of those chests right here. Whoop, keep on hitting the wrong button. What do we got here? We got medium iron pants. That's simple iron pants. What's this? Iron pickaxe. Iron shore. Okay, I'm going to be... Oh, a bucket of water. A bucket for water. All right, let's see if I can equip this stuff, because Tarkus is way ahead of the game now. That's like... I just saved myself hours of play. Let's see here. I got iron, medium pants. I think this has more max durability 100, protection 25. This one's 20. So this one's 25. So I got that on. So I want the iron pickaxe. I want to be using that. And then I got the club. I might as well put that in my hand. All right. That's helpful. That iron pickaxe is going to work really well if I... So really just running around when you start and finding these random loot chests will be very lucrative for you, and it will save you some time. I mean, that means I don't have to go get iron. Wow, I'm trying to get up this. They made it so that it's, the scaling of getting up these mountains is harder now. And they might add a climbing system to the game, because some of this terrain is unreasonable. I mean, if I don't go back the exact way I came, I might not be able to get up this thing. Yeah. So let's just go down here. So yeah, they might add climbing to the game, but I'm not really sure if they are going to do that timely or not. And I imagine that system will work off your stamina, that energy that you consume when you run. Because right now, I'm kind of forced to run with the terrain, because there's no other way for me to get back up there. So I'm hoping that when we go down here somewhere, let me hit M. Yeah, I'm over here now. So I'm hoping that down here somewhere, oh yeah, there's a road up here, that I'll be able to get back onto the road and get up there. So I can't climb that cliff, so I've got to go around it. And by looking at the map, I believe there's a town and there's a road up here that connects to the main road hub. All right, well, here's the road. So I could use this road. Yeah, the other town is straight in front of me down this road. So we'll go down here and see if they actually added farms to this town. So this is the other town. This is the second town that's on the map. All right, let's see if they added any farms in this town. No farm there. Oh, this has got to be a farm. Oh yeah, this is a big ass farm. Okay. Old MacDonald had a farm. Yeah, I mean, a big ass one right here in the middle of this town. Okay, so I'm going to hit E to harvest. Come on. Oh, it's dead. It's in the dead state. Remember yesterday I said that depending on the color, so I got a seed. I got seed from it. So if you hover over it, it says wheat, sprout, water 0, fertilizer 0, 27 minutes left. So it looks like I can, okay, and this one is wheat, ready to harvest, 0 water, 0 fertilizer, but we might as well harvest it. So in its dead state, it looks like it gave me seeds. In its live state, I got thatch. So that's what it looks like wheat gives you, is thatch instead of actually something you can consume. So this is how you get thatch in the game, if that's how you want to. If you need to get thatch, I guess it's wheat that you have to grow. Ready to harvest. I got more thatch. So let me see if I can find another dead one. Here's a dead one. See if I can get seeds from the dead one. Yeah, I get seeds from the dead one. So I got seeds from the dead ones. I get thatch from the live ones, and this is a wheat field. All right, that's pretty cool, right? I mean, that's really neat. Oh, geez, look at the size of that deer. Yeah, they got to give him some speed. I mean, this is, yeah, I mean, if I can jump on the thing, there's some issues. Yeah, they gotta add a little speed to them. I don't even know if I can hit them. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with their hitbox. Let me put the iron pickaxe in my hand. Yeah, I'm not sure if they have adjusted the hitbox right, or when they were massaging the balancing, if they messed up the hitbox for the deer, because I should have gotten at least one hit on these things. Let me see here. Oh, that hits the tree. Yeah, see, I'm not even getting the deer hitbox to come up, because usually you'll see it say deer, so that looks like they need to turn that back on. They must have done it for like, they must have did a change in the texturing, and they forgot to add the hitboxes on the deer. So yeah, that needs to get fixed. Oh, there's rock nodes out here. So I've got the iron. I got the iron pickaxe now. You see that? I'm getting more stone from this thing, and the thing is not taking any real durability loss. Yeah, this is cool. All right, so I gotta tell them about the deer. That seems to like be the only thing I've found so far tonight. Is the deer hitbox. Not sure. They probably want to look at all. I know the hit points are adjusted correctly for the animals. I help work on that with them. So I know everything is balanced correctly. So right now I'm getting 29 frames per second in this area. I do like the looks of the world now. It's more inviting. It feels more rich. And it's a sandbox. So if you don't like the trees where they are, then cut them down. Like, I'm going to cut this one down. Now, they did tell me that they added stumps now, better looking stumps after you cut a tree down. So let's see if that's the case. Wow, I didn't realize this tree was going to be the mother load of trees. It's going to take me 4 axes to get through it. Hope not. Come on. Oh, I got a double hit there. Oh, it's burning right through the durability of my... I'm just trying to do this. I'm just hoping to have enough axe left to actually show you the stump. There we go. Yep. All right, good. All right, so you can see here there's a stump left. And you would dig this up with the shovel that you can make to remove it permanently from the world, if that's what you wanted to do. So you can deforest the whole world if you really want to. Just going to run around here just a little bit more so that you can see what's going on with the world, and then we'll call it a video. Just my nightly walk. Let's see if I can get up this. Yeah, come on. There we go. Yeah, some of the terrain you can navigate without too much of a problem, but some of it you just have to take the long way around. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to make, the other option you've got is to carry blocks with you and make staircases every time you get, like, jammed in a spot that you don't want to be in. And you don't want to run, or, you don't want to run half a map away. You could just throw a couple blocks down and then make a little stairway to get you up these cliffs. And that's the other way of doing it, is just making stairs. Yeah, the texturing is really good. It's more, it just feels more inviting. It feels more alive. All right, I think by just looking at this right here, we're gonna end the video. So it looks like I just got to report the deer tonight. I'll probably play around with the game a little bit more, but if they fix the stuff that I had mentioned in my other video, which the developer said, I watched your video that you did yesterday, I fixed everything that you mentioned in the game, so I believe we're going to be seeing this update very timely. I believe once they get the deer hitbox fixed, then I think really they can release this to the general public. I think it's there. All right, well, thank you for joining me, and this has been the Tarkus Zone.